want like a plug, like for your Instagram or some shit? Be like, Chris, follow me on fucking.
No.
No, we'll put it in the thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna plug that hard, dude. That's
We'll put it in the.
That's crazy. I'm Chris. I'm a photographer from Sudbury, Ontario. Yeah, so I started like when I was 12. I got my first DSLR set up, and dude, like since then it's just been constantly going out shooting all sorts of things. Doesn't matter what it was. Like I just wanted to capture moments and really experience life through that lens after that. It just never stopped. Yeah, no, it's kind of like all sorts of stuff, man. I would just go out, I'd be shooting nature, landscapes. I had longer lenses at that time too, so shooting wildlife, getting all sorts of shots, and at the same time, like I was going out trying to get lots of portraits of people too. I just really trying to, immerse myself as much as I could in like all types of photography, really get into that. Because there was definitely a point where I was looking at photography like more commercially, and I kind of wanted to maybe venture into trying to make money in that kind of space. But now it's like I've just kind of realized that this is something I'd much rather do. It's just like a passion. It's something for me. I just like taking pictures of everything. Like anything that I can be behind with my camera, I'm gonna have it there with me. Like I try to carry it on my person. Like most places I go, it's quite small, right? So. It was all really intentional, like the way that I kind of built out that setup. So now it's like I could really just bring this with me wherever I go and capture, find beauty in any moment. Specifically, just the ease of use. Looking at this camera, like I could, put in my own film simulations and have finished photos right off the hop as soon as they're taken, kind of thing. Like I wouldn't have to run those through editing. I wouldn't have to do anything else to them. It's just a finished photo right there as I want it. And there's something really kind of special about that. It kind of unlocked like a whole new angle on like what I could do with photography. Like everything is just instant now. I don't have to go home and spend hours editing, doing all these things. It's just so much more unrefined the way I look at photography now. Kind of a creature of habit. Like I'll go to the same place 100 times and plan to go 100 times again, and I'll never get bored of it. I think the reason is just that like no matter what, there's always going to be like a different weather condition or a different scenario that I might encounter at the same place, and you can never predict that. So if I can go somewhere and see it in 100 different types of scenarios as far as weather goes, or it just gives me so many opportunities to go back to the same place and recreate, see these places all throughout the seasons. There's immense value in that for me. And so, I kind of end up just going back to the same old places time and time again. I was out in Falconbridge there, and he came up, thought I had some food for him probably, and unfortunately for him, I did not, but caught that photo of him yawning while he was just a couple feet away from me. There's something special about being able to capture like a raw moment that is just that perfect when you have like a proper composition, and say, you catch something that you feel lucky about having seen, kind of thing. You look back at that, you're like, wow, I can't believe I got that moment out of like all the other ones leading up to it. It's like everything lined up so perfectly. It's unbelievable. But I think there's something real special when you don't have to change anything about the image. It's a beautiful standalone by itself. No enhancement necessary. Something about that. Yeah, I got super lucky on this shot. I was perched up across from the yacht club here, and this was a couple years ago during fire season, kind of right in the middle of the summer. So there's lots of fires popping off. All the smoke and haze is rolling in, over the city, and it just had this like wild orange look to it. I actually got it framed up here behind me, but that's all just a natural haze, and that's just across Ramsey Lake. You know, on any given day, you would be able to see, you know, all the way across the lake, and you wouldn't have to, you know, worry about this smoke. And it's just, yeah, I've never seen anything like that. I got really lucky. I ended up going out there and I caught this boat coming into the bay right here, and it was just perfect timing. Yeah. This shot was from the tail end of winter, so there was plenty of mist coming off of the water here, and this was at Fielding. This is one of those places that I would go like 100 times over, and there's always going to be a unique frame to be made no matter what. Anytime you go here, you know, there's always plenty of wildlife, and in this, I caught 3 swans as they were moving upstream here, just right off of the bank, and it was a really beautiful capture. I don't think I've ever got a photo like this with 3 animals all in line, just perfect symmetry, doing the exact same thing. So I was pretty excited about that one. To me, like this might very well be one of the more perfect photos that I've taken, just insofar as like composition, the timing, everything. Like that's a moment that like I can go there now 100 times over and I'll never get the same photo. I might get something similar, but it's not a photo that I'm ever gonna get again. You know, it's just like, this is like that once in a lifetime. This is the reason why I go to places over and over and over again. It's at the chance of getting photos like these. Honestly, at this point, man, I'm just trying to document daily life as it happens. Whatever I'm doing, I've got that camera. You know, I've got the ability to make these memories and share them with other people, you know, the people that I care about the most especially, and also just, you know, all this is kind of just come with me, right? Like these are all memories I can look back upon and I can be like, damn, you know, it's just wild. I think my relationship with photography, it's just always going to remain that number one hobby. It's just going to be that kind of thing where like I'm always going to be that guy with the camera, and I'm just going to keep that on me at all times. You know, I just want to be able to create memories as I'm going, and what better way than to just continue to practice this, right? I think like for as long as I'm, you know, kicking, I'm just gonna have a camera, and that's just the way it's gonna be. It's like no matter what, I'll be taking photos in like whatever scenario you put me in. You know, put me on a hike, you bring me to a party, like you best believe I'm gonna come away with some really nice frames, and that's just that. It's probably the way it'll be.